The importance of critical literacy training. What is digital literacy? It is the knowledge, skills, and dispositions needed to use digital media. The definition of digital literacy changes as per different authors due to the fact that new technologies and innovations change the way people utilize technologies and perform tasks. Also, each author or organization has agreed that the concept of digital literacy is a multidimensional concept entailing a complex integration of technical skills, cognitive skills, and metacognitive processes, as well as civic engagement and ethical awareness. Critical literacy is an instructional approach that advocates the adoption of critical perspectives toward text. Critical literacy is actively analyzing texts and includes strategies for what proponents describe as uncovering underlying messages. The purpose of critical literacy is to create a self-awareness of the topic at hand. Critical literacy training is essential to avoid the manipulation of everybody's minds. Psychology professor Dr. Jordan B. Peterson says that the best way to teach people critical thinking is to teach them to write. Learning how to write allows us to know how to think. That is why we are encouraged to write when engaged in academic endeavors. Critical thinking and the capacity to read beyond words are abilities needed for critical literacy. We need training for acquiring them as we don't have them naturally. Critical literacy is the belief that interpreting literature is more than simply decoding the words of a text, for language is a social construct that is used to inform, entertain, persuade, and manipulate. Freire, 1987, Luke, 2012. That is another reason why we need training in critical literacy. The Cambridge Life Competencies Framework provides a map of the most important skills learners need to develop to participate effectively in the world and to fulfill their potential throughout their education, careers, and lives in general. It is made up of 6 competencies: creative thinking, critical thinking, learning to learn, communication, collaboration, and social responsibilities. Linked to these competencies are the 3 foundation layers that underpin them all. One of these foundation layers is digital literacy. Critical literacy practices grew out of the social justice pedagogy of Brazilian educator and theorist Paulo Freire, described in his 1967 Education as the Practice of Freedom and his 1968 Pedagogy of the Oppressed. Freirean critical literacy is conceived as a means of empowering populations against oppression and coercion, frequently seen as enacted by corporations or governments. Freirean critical literacy starts with the desire to balance social inequities and address societal problems caused by abuse of power. It is an analysis with an agenda. It proceeds from this philosophical basis to examine, analyze, and deconstruct texts. The importance of critical literacy training.